Have you ever noticed how so many of us were raised to fear the very thing our ancestors lived by? African spirituality. Not demons, not darkness, not witchcraft, not Hollywood edits, but actual ancestral practices, the kind that shaped entire civilizations. And for many of us, the fear didn't start with experience. It started with inheritance. Fear can be passed down just as much as culture, just as much as trauma, just as much as genes. I used to think, if it's African and spiritual, it must be dangerous. Who told us that? Because it wasn't our ancestors. I remember asking, if ancestors are spirits, do they need Wi-Fi to find us? Because my house barely gets a signal.
Ah, duh, sweetie.
What? Spirits need direction? GPS or something?
They do not need Wi-Fi. They're not downloading an update.
Oh, okay. So spiritual roaming is free?
Yes, unlimited plan, no monthly bill.
But the real questions underneath my literal confusion were deeper. Why did we learn to fear our heritage? Why did we associate our ancestors with danger? Why did we call our own traditions evil, but accept everyone else's without question? The answer is not a mystery. It's history. Before colonization, African spirituality wasn't hidden. It wasn't feared. It wasn't whispered. It was a normal, daily part of life. You greeted your ancestors. You poured water. You lit palm oil. You offered kola nut. You spoke with the Creator through the land, the sky, the wind, the river. There was no guilt, no shame, no fear. Communicating with nature meant communicating with God. Communicating with ancestors meant communicating with memory. But when I first heard about ancestor veneration, I was like, wait, are they just floating above us like an African Google Drive?
No, they're not stored in the cloud.
Are you sure? Because the cloud seems spacious and calm.
Ada spirituality is not iCloud storage. It's emotional logic. It's memory. It's connection.
So not storage?
Not storage.
Here's something people don't talk about. Rituals weren't superstition. They were science wrapped in culture. Pouring water? That's therapy, releasing emotions physically. Incense and herbs? That's aromatherapy and medicine. Drumming? That's regulating the nervous system. Ancestor veneration? That's collective memory and identity. Our spirituality wasn't primitive. It was advanced.
I have calculated several possible definitions of a soul. My favorite is a dataset powered by emotion.
Luma, a soul is not a spreadsheet.
Understood. Revising definition. A dataset powered by warmth.
She's trying, baby. Let her cook.
I have also analyzed ancestor veneration. It appears to be a method of preserving intergenerational wisdom with style.
Exactly. Almost every African family has a story they whisper. A dream that came true, a warning that saved someone, a voice you heard when no one was around, a feeling that pulled you left instead of right. These were not ghost stories. These were ancestral memories. The continent is full of people who have been guided, saved, or strengthened by something they could not see, but deeply felt. Reclaiming African spirituality does not mean you're abandoning your religion. You're summoning spirits. You're doing witchcraft. It means you're reclaiming your story, your identity, your origin. You are not worshiping ancestors. You are honoring the line you come from. You are remembering that before fear, there was knowledge. There was wisdom. There was confidence. There was connection. African spirituality is not dark. It is data. It is memory. It is emotional logic. It is connection to something older than fear itself. You are not calling anything dangerous into your life. You are calling yourself back home. For anyone reclaiming their spirituality, I speak this over you. May your heart remember who you were before the world told you to be afraid. May your spirit feel safe again in its own language. May your ancestors walk beside you, not as ghosts, but as guides. And may you reclaim your identity with pride, with clarity, and without fear.